Hey there, this is Peacekeeperalex and the Psychic Wargamers. This is going to be the Psychic Wargamers stream number 46. This is going to be the Psychic Wargamers Total War 3 Kingdoms Yellow Turban Rebellion campaign Let's Play number 32. Let's carry on where we left off last time. Alright. As you can see here, Kingdom of Song, Kongrong, and Liu Bei still at war. And over to the right side of our campaign map here, you can see that we have a collection of settlements over to the right, and then the mainland of the Yellow Turban Rebellion here. And we do have some battles brewing over here in Shangyong Pass. Still Shangyong Pass. And then over to the south, a lot of collection of armies here between Kingdom of Wu and the Kingdom of Wei, and they seem to be fighting. I'm fairly certain they're at war. On my end, we do have to watch out with Yuan Shu. You can see here these red areas here. Yuan Shu, he has about 3 or 4 settlements. I think it's 3 settlements. Yeah, he has Luyong Lumberyard, Luyong Small Regional City, and Yingchuan Farmland. Yeah, so Nanyang, I have a large regional city right to the south of it. And Nanyang, Xiangyang, multiple cities. And then right over to the right, I do have Penchang, which again, so we have Yuan Shu over to the west, and then to the north we have Liu Bei, Kingdom of Song, and Kongrong, which we're also at war with. And there's multiple armies here. Although we're about to engage Dong Iron Mine. We're about to snag that away. And we also got to try and retake Penchang farmland. So we're going to do, I think, an intern here.
React with agency.
Decisive defeat. He's going to attack. So Liu Bei is going to attack here, Penchang Regional City. And it looks like we're going to lose. I think I'm going to retreat.
It is illogical.
He might attack the city. And he doesn't. He does. No? Battle Dong. So the Iron Mine, over at the Iron Mine, Dong Iron Mine, He Yi and Liu Bei, looks like there's going to be a battle here. 2 armies against 2 armies. 2,119. And reinforcing 2,561 on my side. And then on Liu Bei's side, 1,630. Reinforcing 1,803. Start mapping. Alright, so enemy armies here reinforcing, going over here. And it looks like they're going to hit the field on the west of us. And over to the east, my reinforcing army is going to hit. We are being attacked here from the east and the west. And maybe somewhere else as well too, hidden in the trees to the north, probably. No, it doesn't look to be. So east and west. So to the west of us, he has 2 units of mounted Saber Militia. He's got 3 units Saber Militia, 1 unit Giant Militia. Lankai Spearmen. Again, those round shields and well-equipped spearmen. They're medium. Fairly certain, yeah, medium spear infantry. They also got some 2 units of Archer Militia. To the east of us, there's also another contingent, a retinue, Jai Infantry, 2 units, and 2 units Lankai Swordsmen, another 2 units Lance Cavalry. And this guy's Bian Jianying. That's one of the general names. And one unit of light archers and 1 unit of archer militia. Okay, on my side, we have 4 units of peasant spearmen, 2 units of yellow turban spearmen. We got 4 units men of the forest. Again, those light bow infantry. We also got 6 units yellow turban warriors, and again another 2 units of men of the forest. I did not see those.
Make ready! Archers, prepare!
I'm gonna organize.
Spears to hand! The yellow sky awaits! Our time is now! Attention!
And we're gonna go to deployments here.
The time has come! Conscripts! For the way! Yellow Tavern, the tent!
We're gonna start battle. Take a look at this. This looks like.
Our reinforcements have arrived. You will fall.
See my archers here doing their work, starting to hit the enemy as they approach either side, the east and the west. My general just rides right out with the charge right in. And they are clashing right into the wooden stakes. Units are there to engage. You can see your mounted saber
The
militia,
enemy run.
giant militia, as well as units as well too, trying to get through the west gated area. And that
Our
gate,
general is
west
outmatched.
entrance,
Retreat would be
intact,
wisest.
arrows firing upon them. Their archer militia is crumbling. The reinforcing armies have hit the field. And I want to start moving them because we want to get to the settlement as soon as possible. On the other side here to the east, the enemy is also engaging again. Giant infantry, those halberds, trying to make it past those yellow turban spearmen. They're just clashing. Really good battle going on. It's got some swordsmen in the mix as well too. Again, getting hit by multiple kinds of units here. This is sword.
The strength to defeat me. If you fight as well as you talk, you'll soon be dead.
One of our generals is dead.
Zhu Di, one of our generals here, has been defeated. And that is a lot of detail on my end here. Really should have been paying attention more.
Still yourselves. Strike them down.
Warriors are going to engage more units over to the east, and they're still trying to work through. Really bloody clash trying to get through this entrance, this wooded area.
Yellow taverns, attack!
Our comrade is under attack.
Rise up! Go, go, go! Destroy them! Take heed, warriors!
archers are out of arrow fire.
Show them
We
your
send them in
strength,
melee, and we can see just this
If
large
only
amount of units here
wars were
traversing
won
from the
with
east.
witty words.
Just to attack. They're going to attack this enemy here to the east. It's trying to break through. Collection of units, half health for most. Lankai swordsmen, giant infantry. There's a lot of swords, a lot of glaives. They're trying to break past this wall. Yellow Turban warriors. It just doesn't seem to be working for the enemy here, and my units are just about to traverse on them.
Craven! Take heed, warriors!
We are going to engage. We are going to hit them from behind. We're going to attack with arrow fire as well. Let's see them just rush in. Look at all this. The swords in hand slashing these halberd units and making a lot of noise. Just hitting them right from behind. So now they're getting sandwiched, this enemy in the east. And over to the west, they're not going to be able to break through, but their supporting army is now attacking the north. There's multiple there in the north. So yeah, holy smoke, a lot.
March at the double!
So we're going to shift arrow fire. We're going to shift some of these units too. Over to the north, so the reinforcing from the east. We're going to send Yellow Turban Warrior, Yusha, Bringers of Righteousness, Yellow Turban Spearmen, and some Sacred Garden Watch, 5 units. And we're going to traverse right around that forted settlement, because we do have a little bit of an advantage in that, and I just got 1 unit there holding the line. Holding the line. Multiple kinds of enemy units trying to break through the arrow fire. This unit is depleted quickly. Yellow Turban Warrior at 67 and counting. We've pretty much vanquished the foe in the east that we're trying to get through. And they are trying to retreat, I think. Broken, shattered. That would be the end of that, and we're going to send it inside the forted area.
You will fall.
Double time! Steel yourselves! The enemy general falls! Ha!
I cannot beat their strength. Perhaps retreat.
So they have broken through the north entrance, and they are running. And we're going to meet them with multiple units here just after we beat them in the east entrance of this forted settlement, and we're going to meet them in the north. You can see multiple units here clashing, fighting in the middle of the forted area, right in front of that capture point. Jesus. And some of the enemy units going over to the west, which we're still fighting. Multiple enemy units trying to break through here. Mounted Saber Militia, most notably, causing damage. We got some spearmen there, so we're okay. But right behind, Lankai Spearmen, causing damage. Well, potentially going to cause damage. I don't know. They decided not to attack. So
Look! The enemy
they're going
ran!
towards
Craven!
the south area where some of my units had to traverse backwards, but this one unit is attacking Saber Militia from the enemy, attacking right from behind. And shift some units. I turn around, and so now my units are getting trapped over in the west. So a lot of archers over to the north area here in the trees. Didn't end up going into
Our comrade falls! Hold the line! I cannot beat their
forted
strength.
settlement, and they are firing on those 5 units that we shifted. Initially wanting to attack the enemy from behind, and I think that we still are going to be doing that route. I'm going to try and get all the archers I can, specifically reinforcing and try to hit those archers that are attacking from the forest. And I'm going to try and maneuver more men to try and handle that large amount of enemy. Sioux Vanguards, Saber Militia, Hidden Axes. That have surrounded some of the men in the middle of the forted area.
Attend!
Lai Tai in the mix.
Attack! Show fury!
And you can see the amount of damage that general just did right there. A huge move, and not too many enemies there getting up, so we are defeating them just with that small amount. And sadly, you can see the
enemy warriors are
the amount of low health.
Our general is losing!
And that was there's 5 initial units that tried to traverse around the settlement. Finally get through the north gate and maneuver inwards.
Our comrade falls! Hold the line!
Excuse me. So the enemy also getting sandwiched. So the enemy has sandwiched me over in the western entrance, and then we sandwiched them by way of attack. attacking with arrows. I just thought that these arrowmen took out their blades to attack this enemy, this Giant Militia unit and Saber Militia, as well as Lankai Spearmen. Look at this. You can see this general battle here right outside the north entrance of this forted area, and it's getting down to the wire. Who's going to win here? Roll alongside. Is he going to win?
Our men flee the battlefield.
Oh my god, roll alongside makes it. He wins.
The enemy general is falling.
It looked like he was going to lose there for a second. Really close down the wire. Get out of there. Enemy are charging him. He has low health. A lot of low health.
Stand ready. Draw your weapons. Attack these spearmen. Stand by for orders.
What?
And the enemy is dissipating in the middle of the fort here. The main attacking army from the north.
Look,
finally
the enemy run.
Retreating. And now they're sending in their bowmen. And we're gonna meet them outside that north entrance.
Rise up! To battle! Take heed, warriors!
The enemy general falls. Ha!
They have fallen? This is no great loss. To attention! Faster! Run! For the great peace!
So the remainder of the enemy trying to flee this forted settlement. Basically, crossbowmen, Yai archers, and one crossbow unit and a general seems to be left. We did lose a couple generals in this battle. I was not paying attention, not needed to be able to safeguard them. Sadly, it was a bit messy.
Go, go! Spears! Double time!
See the enemy general charging, trying to avenge his men that have been slain and assure victory. He does. He is hitting hard.
The enemy warriors are running! Ah!
Here we go.
Attend! Move, move!
And victory. That's victory.
Steel yourselves! Move!
We're going to take a little bit of a gander at the battlefield. Fucking victory.
Justice cannot be denied.
So yeah, deployed 4,680, lost 1,430. Enemy side deployed 3,433, lost 3,164. Did capture a character. Release.
They fought only for their beliefs.
Embrace impulse.
Troops!
On the march!
So we are going to try and march on Pencheng here. Pencheng farmland, and Dong is wide open here. Iron Mine is ready to be taken, because they ended up attacking, and both armies, Feng Shuo and Bianjing Ying, they got not too many units, so we're going to traverse inwards, and we're going to take them out. I think that's what we're going to do
For
here,
China!
if able to.
Return to standard position. Sprout ever upwards to heaven. Standard stance. Strike true. Patience will renew our vigor. Conserve energy. To arms.
We're going to attack Dong. And I think we're going to starve out. That's what we're going to do here. Starve out.
Overwhelm them.
Just sit there and camp to a certain degree. And we also got another army here, right here, Xu Huang.
Remain honest.
Trying to march, I think, on Wang Ye. We have another army right next door, Rolong Tai, to a certain degree. And then we also got Dong Hai that we got a
Never yield.
Attack here as well, fishing. And I think that we are going to play this battle. So we deployed 3,048 to 2,280. Start battle here. He against Liu Bei, Siege of Donghai, fishing port.
Under our steady hand, China will know peace.
There is no other I would rather fight alongside.
I am ready whenever you are done pontificating.
Start battle here. We got 4 entrances I think we can work with. 5. I'm going to put right off to the right flank. Attack him right on that side. and then the main armies. And this is with He Yi and Huang Shao. Huang Shao is like the hero fact. This campaign, that's kind of how I feel about it, really proving himself, especially in that one battle earlier on in this campaign, one of the episodes where he just
Our comrade is under attack!
Emerged a hero.
Steel yourself! With speed!
Sent both generals in. Great against this giant infantry captain.
Prepare!
Oh, and there is spikes. Not good. He breaks through. He falls off his horse. Huang Shao falls off his horse. He gets in there with his, and they start attacking the giant. You can see them. See, he's already bloody. As well. They're going to send in that right flank force, and they're going to start marching towards that right entrance. And we're going right in the we're coming at them from the west, so 2 east entrances.
Stand ready!
Finally get in there. He and kicking butt.
Our comrade is being attacked! Steel yourselves! Show them justice!
And now engaged. It's going to be sweet pickings. This entrance, treating those arrows hitting them. It's just a jive of this group of military.
The time has come! Stand ready! Make ready! Cavalry! Archers, prepare!
Oh man, there was a pit of fire here, and it is hitting our troops. Get back! The right entrance here. They hit this pit of fire. One of my minis half health. So right on that right east gate. West gate. I call it west gate to a certain because I am attacking from the west, but it's the east gate. That's what you can see we're moving inwards on that left east gate. First infantry captain is done, and the second is full strength. Now they got 2 more units hitting giant infantry and spear guards slamming into the momentum these units have had. We got a lot of archers, and they are going to be fired upon. I should be moving back a bit because they are better.
Ready to attention.
Spent moving just a bit backwards.
Attend.
And I'm actually going to get my other archer units going and hit these guys. Send in my cavalry. I'm going to hit the right gate, the south gate. They are now engaging my units. They're attacking. They're piling on here. Our units bunched up together. They're trying to get through. Sadly, the spearmen on the enemy side are picking them off. Oh, and they're doing another charge. Trying to push past.
Swords! Blades, prepare! Make ready! Ready! Steel yourselves!
And the cavalry hits. Nice cow charge.
Ready! For China! Our time is now! Rise up!
You have improved in my estimations.
At them! The enemy warriors are running!
Huge battle. Trying to break forth here, and the enemy is shattering. They are breaking. Again, most of the battle ended up happening over on that left east entrance. The right entrance we had to back away from this large amount of fire. and the enemy is being vanquished.
Excellent!
Still that battle though, over to the right.
Unleash fury!
Archer units, got some spear guards and giant infantry. The yellow turban horsemen ended up attacking them. Nice charge, raiding from behind. With the rest of the units on the large enchanters, you got yellow turban warriors, the sky heralds. Yeah, the chanters really do. They think out. You got some chanters.
Heat, warriors! Stand ready!
There's a good chance they're going to win. King Guy is getting
good.
barely hit and send him back on the generals. He hightailed it out of there.
The time has come!
There's one giant infantry unit left over the
Our
main
men have no
engagement
ammunition.
east,
I
and they
cannot
are fleeing.
Wait!
And last remaining, one archer unit.
Just like that.
And he's going to victory. That's it. Tonghai Fishing Port liberated. Of course, this smoke pit that just really did a lot of damage on the units trying to get past.
Keep it up. That's right.
Prepare! Charge!
So I do discern some turbulence in the spirit today. I am a psychic medium. Kind of wondering what it's all about. There's been some things happening. It's an open channeling spirit saying this. You'll see what's going on. Well, myself and others from
We won with integrity. Now let us celebrate with abandon.
Which has needed.
Our dominion grows.
Crashed upon them!
+5 expertise, +3 authority, +2 enlightenment, plus 20 satisfaction, minus 30% corruption. Local commandery. Be content with what you have to guard against temptation. I think we're gonna give that to Wang Dun. It's very good. Certain kind of spirit I've lamented upon, certain kind of being done in a certain sense at times on my end. Sort of that sort of thing that says, you know when to hold them, know when to not quit. All right, fine. Yeah, that was it. That's a true. +2 resolve and +8k population growth. A labor recruiter. We got some stuff we want to talk about. Look, you were trying to lament upon something yesterday. Had to do with audio. A certain kind of audio game through the physical gameplay itself and spiritual gameplay itself in regards to Total War games that Spirit Guides are referred. And yeah, it's that sort of thing where it's like you win a battle and the after music in regards to it, relaying certain kind of communication in regards to certain kind of win, and vice versa. And that's the kind of aspect of gaming that not too many people are aware of. It really does matter. Greatly. Charisma, +3 resolve, +5 instinct, +2 enlightenment, +2 public order, +10 unit morale, radiate vitality, and you will inspire others to do the same. Eavesdropper, +2 authority, +5 cover cost for enemy spies. You never know who may be listening and where they may be hiding. I will give that to Qi Yuang Chang, a rebel officer and advisor, as well as a healer. He's a healer. I love that. Yeah, rebel officer. That's what it's been. Oh, Yulan. Zong Yulan. Musician, healer. We also got so tranquility, +3 resolve, +5 instinct, +2 enlightenment, +3% income from peasantry. Peace is the natural state. All else is transitory. We got a number of followers that we can do here. So, we also have some. Yes, post is active, so we gotta give a new post to somebody. It's gonna be Lang Fu, Wang Dun, Lu Yong, Rolong Tai. I think that's what it's gonna be. He's been here. I've noted that general for a bit now. One of the things I like to do when gaming is loving. And it's one of the things that I learned spiritually through my journey. And I'm a psychic medium. I'm able to discern spirits, but one of the things I learned even before I had a psychic awakening was that sort of thing that learning how to love. You know, we have emotions, we feel emotions, and one of the things that I've noted is that the spirit, I think really like when people love. I think that is one of those things that's talked about in regards to physical, earth-based spiritualist communities. It's one of the main things to do with. One of the main things talked about in the spirit as well too. Relayed information. We talk about relayed information, love, by way of experience. Near-death experiences and things of that nature, but also other kinds. That sort of thing that says spiritual communication and things of that nature. Love being one of the secrets to life. And we feel emotions. I know that some of it's spiritual, and there's such a thing as sort of kind of implantation of feeling different kinds of emotions and things of that nature, but we can also create emotions. I know that some people say, when you drop a coffee cup and you get angry, are you trying to create that anger? That's sort of let know. A lot of physical humans might be like, not necessarily for a portion. I mean, we want to be able to get angry. That's the thing of it. There is a thing like that. I mean, it's an expression. It lets know of something. There's also a certain kind of tell in regards to it when, in the let know that sometimes it is spiritual impressions. Being impressed upon people, and the way that it's set up. I noted it before I became more empathic, and one of the things that I would note is that the way it's set up can feel like, that sometimes the emotions that we feel as our own, that sometimes it is the spirit around us doing certain kind of emotional work and things of that nature. Learning spirits in regards to emotions and things of that nature. And one of the things I learned is that there is a difference between willful creation of emotion and that of feeling emotional climate of the spirit around oneself, specifically in regards to oneself, folk. You gotta love this warm, fuzzy feeling. Is one of the ways I describe it, but it's more than that. It expresses who we are in a certain sense. One of the cores, I think there is higher spirit that agree in multiple ways. But there's different kinds of meditational techniques to actually achieve that as well. Alright, then.
The mightiest tree survives.
Dong's still under siege. We got Donghai fishing port. To the south, there is some Han Empire renegades, which is not what I was looking to see, which I think I am going to raise an army. Because I think that would be best. Huan Kuo, we're not going to be able to recruit him. We can't recruit her, we can't recruit him. Because they're all on assignments, so it says. Ren Ku Juanpu, let's see here. Lu Yu, or Kuoquia. Hu Ping Shu, there we go.
Remain firm.
Murong Shuihua, is that it? Shuihua? I don't know how to pronounce that. It's difficult. Lang Zedao, yeah, Lang Zedao.
With the
perfect.
changing season
And
comes
then
new trade.
We'll also get Lu Yu.
Stay fixed!
And we're gonna recruit. Some spirit here. We do have some Giant Sea Raiders, and I love this. This infantry. This infantry. I don't know if it's infantry, but it's a certain kind of cavalry. And one of the things I love about it is that, you know, by way of character, even in the same area, you can recruit different kinds of units. I think it's a brilliant add-on to certain things. Peasant archers, bringers of righteousness. I'm gonna go the bringers of righteousness. Bringers of righteousness are just, they're like everything. They're awesome. I think we're going to have some holy arrow archers as well as some archery masters. I'm going to put them in the mix. Yeah, more of them. And then over here, I think we can get some more units. Yusha, Sacred Garden Watch. Yeah, some Yusha and Sacred Garden Watch. That would be decent.
Destroy corruption.
I think we're going to do some edicts. Let's see here. We did finish the improve irrigation network, and we're going to do prioritize infrastructure, I think. I think that's what we want to see here. Like communal farming estates, +7 food reduction. So yeah, we'll do that. We want more food because we do have a 17 deficit, and that's not going to be good for our reserves. So we are going to try and take care of this Han Empire renegades. We are trying to move on Pencheng.
Hold the center.
I think that we can. Let's see here. Pencheng, and we're just close. So close.
Remain firm.
So close. 2 armies right outside Pencheng farmland, which was snaked from us by Guan Yu. Dong is under siege, and then we got that 1 army from Su Huan as well. I still gotta upgrade some generals here. Yeah, one of the things I talked about is loving a daily. One of the things I think that it can do, it really lends forth to the actions that one does in regards to when one loves. I think that's some of the things in regards to it to a certain degree. I think Defiance, +3 Resolve, +5 Instinct, +2 Enlightenment, +10% Armor, +6 Military Supplies in enemy territory. I think that's what we want here. Zhong Yulan. And the followers here again as well. We're going to upgrade another general, I think. No, we're good. I think that's it. Yeah, you can see He-Yi and He-Man and Guada. Guada, H51, and he's just been rocking. Jade Carver, local leader of Runin. Runin. Hang Xian, General Singer, and he's legendary healer as well. Yu Yan, a scholar, a brewer as well. We're going to do another battle here. Battle of Pencheng Farmland, He Yi and Liu Bei. It's going to be, we're going to be squaring off here, Wu Li against Guan Yu. Battle of Pencheng farmland. We're going to reclaim the farmland. And he is rocking some really interesting generals here. Blue cap generals. And he's got some decent units as well. You know, this is what's interesting. We've been fighting like with like a large amount of peasant spearmen and winning a decent amount of battles. There's been these peasant spearmen, like there's been this one army. I think it might have been this one, maybe, but I don't know. There's been a couple armies where I got like 6 units of peasant spearmen and they just still rock it out. I mean, that's just the case. Some archers too. 6 units peasant spearmen, 2 units yellow turban archers, 2 units springers of righteousness. Again, that glaive. It's one of my favorite units in the game because it really, there was the one moment in one of the past games where a certain kind of cavalry charge scared me until I realized that, oh, these guys have glaives. So that cavalry is screwed. That's pretty much it. All right, well.
Prepare! Attention! Our time is now! To the mission! Stand ready! Take heed, warriors! Ready!
You know, I do advocate for informational, spiritual safety, you know, informational placement pertaining in regards to my content experience creation, but not, you know, not every physical human is aware to do certain kind of advocationals in regards to spiritual informational placement in regards to content itself. So I think that there should be an understanding regarding that, and there is in the spirit. But you know, there is that sort of thing. There, we put an archer tower. Put that down. We also got a pit here. This is good. We're gonna put one of these right here. There we go.
Steel yourselves!
And we're gonna wait. They do have a trebuchet, so that is not. We're gonna send all 3 generals after that trev. That's what we're gonna do here. We only have a few. It's low health. 2 trebuchet.
Our comrade is under attack.
That 1 trebuchet unit.
Make ready! Go, go! Run! Your best is not good enough.
I was going to let you live until now.
Make haste!
So they do have a decent amount of units here. It says the balance of power is actually not in my favor, even though we do have more units. I ended up traversing my generals outside. I love this little... Look at this little animation here that shows that they're under fire by arrows. I had never noticed that before. That might be new.
Are you even trying?
I'm going to try and traverse behind this army that is advancing. I'm just in a straight line right now behind my army and spearmen on the right flank. And what I'm trying to do here is try to traverse past this army and try to attack the trebuchet right behind, and if possible some of the archers as well. They are still traversing forward, even with my generals maneuvering.
Go, go, go!
One of the archer units was traversing past.
Faster! Ha! It is fun to watch you improve.
Is that your best? Come on! Try harder!
For China!
And we are going to attack them, and this is going to work. We're going to attack them right there. We got behind the army, got to a certain shaded tree area, and then we charged toward these 3 generals. great at the trebuchet and these archer units as well. And some of the enemy units are a little bit spooked. Some of them charging forth. One of them turning into a spear shield, a circle, Nanzong infantry. But we end up getting to those trebuchet and trying to disable them.
Take heed, warriors. Ready.
And 3 generals coming at us right now. That was really interesting.
Make ready.
So the trebuchets are gone, and then we're gonna go after the generals. Maybe, yeah. Generals have less health than we do, even though, or maybe not. Maybe not.
Ready.
This is interesting. Oh, but we do have a healing one, knowledge of the body. That's interesting. That's gonna help us. We'll be able to hit that buff. Hopefully.
The enemy warriors are running. Ha! Prepare. The time has come. To attention.
We are attacking one of the generals here, and the units are traversing, so it's a general battle here, 3 against 3. We keep targeting the one, and it is working. Yeah, I think it's Tianjin. Keep attacking him, and he's not liking it. Just 1/3 of the health left.
At the ready!
And we should really be able to hit some buffs here. I don't know why we're not able to hit the buffs that we need.
Attend!
Because that is making the difference.
Steel yourselves!
And the enemy units are approaching our lines, hitting us fairly heavy on the left flank. Spearmen.
We have killed an enemy general!
So right on the right flank, just engage them all across the line here. Enemy general is taken out, but one of our generals is fleeing. He is almost dead.
Unleash fury!
That is not good.
Prepare! Attack!
We are able to hit that buff that's healing us, and hopefully that general's going to heal up, and he's probably going to get right back into this battle. So yeah, right across the line. We're going to slow it down here a bit. Let's take a look what we got. I and others from you guys are advocating for let knows in regards to what means for guides to get in regards to smart education, etc. Once you guys pertain to the have happen safeguards that means you guys need, and others from its guides that means you guys need. Sorry about that. I just discerned something in regards to the spirit right now, and I just felt like doing a certain kind of advocation pertaining to a certain kind of ripple effect and impact in the ways means for guides indicate. But as you can see here, going across the line here, multiple battles, peasant spearmen trying to shake some Xu veterans, and the Xu veterans usually have their number, to be true. You can see it's a lantern battle. It looks beautiful. Xu vanguards right over here. So this is like one of the right flank battles that's happening. 2 peasant spearmen taking on Xu veterans, and two units of Xu veterans and 1 unit of Xu vanguards. So they are getting hit here a little bit hard. And then right next door, a saber militia surrounded by 3 units of peasant spearmen. So they're getting slammed on that end. And of course, inwards, you can see the main bout. They ended up getting past that arrow tower, capturing it, which really helped their hand. But really, ultimately, surrounded here, right flank of this center, surrounded by 3 units. Nanzong infantry, got the 1 general, Li Chao, and also Nanzong infantry, 2 units surrounded right flank. But then a little bit more matched, a little bit next door, Nanzong infantry, multiple units across the way, 2 units, Xu Vanguard unit, as well as the 2 units of Saber Militia, trying to take on the Faith Preservers. Got that Axe infantry. Right on the left flank, you can see Saber Militia, Sioux Veterans, and Spear Guards taking on 3 units of Yellow Turban Warriors. So, interesting battle happening here. They really are jabbing at the swords of the Yellow Turban Rebellion Warriors.
Our men flee the
Literal units for some of it. And of course, one of our generals is fairly well off. Yeah, we're still good. We're still chasing this one general right by that trebuchet initial attack to a certain degree. And yeah, so that's working. It's working really well. And we're even bringing back that other general who fled because he got healed just as he was leaving. So yeah. Guan Yu is trying to take on these 3 generals here. Lu Yong, Hu Du, and Wu Li. So still a battle taking place. Left flank, right flank. It looks like on the right flank that the enemy is awaying. And even in the main bout, it looks like they're taking the upper hand
Our
again.
warriors run!
The balance of power is shifted in pretty much balanced, but we're losing the balance of power here. But we need to get those generals. We need to get those generals back. That's the case, man. One of our generals is fleeing. Sadly, even with. So we are trying to take out Guan Yu. I'm going to shift one of these spearman units. I got these 2 spearman units. That's what we're going to do here. Right on the right flank, we're going to take 2 spearman units, and we're going to run. We're going to run right behind the enemy, and then we're going to attack right where in the soft spot here in this Nansong infantry, right in the main bout. That's what we're going to do here. Saber Militia. Saber Militia would be the better spot. More of a soft spot there. See this peasant spearman going right behind him. So now the enemy's getting sandwiched. They're on multiple. It's going to change the winds of this battle. Sioux Vanguards.
We are taking control of that tower.
Guan Yu finally getting almost taken out by way of hitting the toggle mounts. Able to get more of a hit on Guan Yu here, and he's gonna be falling.
For China!
That would be the difference. He is gonna be starting to run away. They still run at him. Let's see the world. These generals are just fighting. Slashing away. Guan Yu has an inch of his life left. And he's going to be almost fleeing.
At the ready! Show them justice!
And he's gone. Guan Yu's down. And we're going to send these generals to the battle. At least one of them. The main bout, the enemy is surrounded. Right flank is still trying to... is inching ever so slowly against these peasant spearmen. Risking their lives for everything. And even next door, Peasant spearmen, though, they have the enemy outmatched, saving Russia. Falling fairly quickly. The main one, you can see just swaths of enemy, and this is the case. This is where it's there. We're going to charge right through here. A small line of enemy Nansong infantry trying to hold back this. Is it 2 units, 3 units? The Yellow Turban Rebellion. My generals traversing, trying to get to that left flank. Yellow Turban warrior units surrounded, but the enemy not able to do too much. We just have too many men on that left flank. It's not like the right flank, where the right flank is totally outweighing the enemy. Have more troops on the right flank, and again, we need to send more. I think we're gonna have to send more reinforcements to that side. Right in the center, though, it's this weird kind of snake kind of motion. The enemy looks like this. It looked at one point to be that. They are surrounded. You can see here the shape of the green highlight of my troops. Kind of looks like a angry being that's lashing out. The Nansong infantry and the enemy looking onwards. See, this main bout has been bloody and lost on either side.
Yellow turbans! Blades drawn!
I'm going to send my generals in, I think.
Prepare!
We do have a healing boat to a certain extent, so our generals are healing. We're going to send them over to the the left flank. Is it? I think the right flank would be better. We're going to send them to the right flank. That's what we're going to do. Us closing in on this main battle here, the enemy getting attacked from multiple angles now, multiple sides. It's pretty much, and they're going to be breaking here at any moment. We just see finally closing in on these 2-3 remaining units, and they took a huge chunk out of this main force here. You can see the amount of damage and health that my units have lost, and they're still fighting. Still, even with these 2-3 units, so very little health and being finally the collapse happening in this engagement, where my units just ended up collapsing upon them. Still with the enemy, though.
The enemy warriors are
doing
running.
Its thing. But we're going to be able to shift this amount of units over to the. I think we should shift them to the right flank, because the right flank and the left flank battles are still happening. The right flank still outnumbering those peasant spearmen and inching ever so close. There's not so many peasant spearmen left now. They're past half health. One of them has just about health. Again, 3 units. Then we sent a general in there. He's working his way. You can see him edging through this enemy. And there's swaths of bodies on the ground. And every strike he hits 3 or 4 foe. There's another general of mine going in there.
Make ready!
We're gonna hit that buff.
Show them justice!
Hit the buffs. And we hit the buffs. And that's gonna happen. Oh, wow. shaken that the generals are attacking. You can see the middle, the center units that have survived that center bout going to the right flank to relieve these spearmen.
The enemy warriors are running.
Retreating. They are retreating. They are breaking. And the left flank as well. And that's victory. That was victory. What a great battle. And we're going to just take a quick look here. We're going to claim that victory.
A quick wit dodges the hardest blow.
So 2,566 deployed, 2,052 lost on Liu Bei's side. Guan Yu deployed 3,123, lost 1,520 on my side. Wu Li, General Pirate Victory, Battle of Peng Cheng. We're going to recruit.
We have need of good fighters.
And Guan Yu's going to have to do something. And we end up getting attacked here, right? This one's going to be an interesting battle. I'm going to leave it off on this. This is what I'm going to leave it off on, because this one I wanted to play this battle. This is going to be He against Liu Bei. This is Battle of Nangyay. Again, it's going to be Roland Tai against Xu Huang. And fairly, depleted army on either side. And it's 1469 against 1181. So we're going to hit a quick save. Thanks for joining.